Yo, what's going on, guys? DJS here. Friday the 13th of December. This is the Collective Kicks weekly recap. Friday the 13th, man. That's kind of crazy having one of these right before Christmas, but I'm sure it's going to be a good Friday regardless. Fingers crossed. Let's go ahead and jump in. We have a lot of sneaker news as usual to cover through the week. It's been a crazy week, especially since it's the holidays. So happy holidays to you guys, and let's go ahead and jump in. Malik Kicks did a article on the Red October Jordan 4 customs that you can see on the screen right here. Those actually look pretty good. You can see even the back tab of the Jordan 4s have the custom on it. Pretty wild. Um, let's see. Aaron did a article on the Run DMC Adidas Superstar Christmas and Hollis. Those look pretty awesome actually as well. I'm not a huge Adidas fan in general, but those actually look pretty awesome. And you can't be how can you not be a fan of Run DMC and a shoe named Christmas and Hollis? I mean that's just super classic if you're an older cat like myself. Reebok Kamikaze 2s goes to Christmas present. Those actually are starting to grow on me. If you guys haven't seen the commercial with Jules and Cameron, dude, it's hilarious. I actually saw it over top of one of my videos just as the advertisement, and I ended up watching the whole thing because it was so funny. Um, anyway, they promote the Christmas pack on the commercial, and that's one of the shoes. I actually like the purple questions the best out of the pack though. There's an article from the G Money about some December SB Dunk releases. If you guys are curious about which ones are out there, go ahead and click this article. And for all the articles, you can go ahead and click the link in the description, take you to the website directly. I do have some questions for you guys about the Instagram hashtags. I kind of want to put together a collective thing or something so people will use the hashtag CollectiveKicks and then maybe feature some of those pictures in an article or something like that every week or so. Let me leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think I should do with that. But I want to make it so it's more interactive. And I am, excuse me, I am working with my web guy later today and bringing you guys some small updates to the site. So any other suggestions you guys want to have for the site, leave a comment. Let me know. And I'm definitely going to be going over the comments with my buddy when we're meeting. Anyway, the Tiffany Dunk SB, is it real? Is it the high version? Is it real or fake? I did a video on that yesterday. If you guys want to check that discussion video out there. Reebok, the Big Hurt released in January from Kicks Reason. Nice article there for another Reebok shoe. Game worn original flu games. I brought you guys this article weeks and weeks ago, and the shoes actually just sold. They started at $5,000, sold for $104,000. That's crazy, dude. Really crazy, but what an awesome piece to own in your collection. Um, moving on, some Ewing High Sunflower colorway from Ryan posted that, and the G Money was covering some of the Tiffany information as it was dropping as well. A Valdez did an article about some streetwear, some Peas and Carrots is a brand there. If you guys want to check that one out, and it's gonna move on because there's a lot of articles. I posted my Lebron 1 through 11 collection on my YouTube channel, and I also double up and put them on my website in case people miss it on the channel or whatever else. And it gives it a good article, so or at least in my opinion, a decent article. So I put that collection video up here. Crazy 8 Nightmare Before Christmas. Actually, this thing looks nuts, dude. I really think this is great. I like that Adidas is having a reoccurring theme with the Nightmare Before Christmas thing, which they did last year. So very cool. I think it was last year, maybe it was the year before. We get a first look at the Nike Air Max 1 Lunar, and I don't know, maybe it's just because the colorway is kind of weird, and they probably couldn't do infrared on both, but I don't like this one near as much as the Lunar 90s. Um, I don't know, leave your guys' thoughts on those if you guys want. I'm just not a huge fan of it. Adidas also announced that they're going to be doing a Crazy 1 retro, which is the Kobe 1 basically. I believe it was the Kobe 1. Um, yeah, and they're retroing, so it's Nike's not the only one cashing in on the retros of Kobe's. Adidas is looking to do some of that as well. The CP3 Flight Before Christmas was kind of announced, and there was actually a pack. There's four of them. I didn't cover all four of them yet. I was waiting for an official word, but I don't know if we're going to get one. But there's four different shoes in this pack, and the CP3s is one of them, and the 28s is another. I actually really like the 28s. I think they look pretty awesome, and the CP3s. I think they look just crazy wild, and I like different. I definitely like different. It doesn't look like a regular CP3. It doesn't look like a regular Jordan 28. So pretty cool. I know some people aren't liking the pack, other people do. So it's different strokes, different folks. Jordan Mellow M10 was finally announced. It's a 10-year. shoe for Mello, which is crazy that Jordan and Mello have collaborated for 10 years. Um, I heard they're doing some 23 days of flight on Foot Locker or something like that, but I didn't understand quite what the details were and what the giveaways were. If you guys are interested in more in that, I would check with Foot Locker and see what that's all about. But didn't really understand what it was. Didn't watch the video, probably explaining it. Probably the biggest news, or some of the biggest news, is the Nike Holiday pack gets the official announcement. It is the 3-pack that you see on the screen. The KD, the LeBron, and the Kobe 8. Not the Kobe 9, it's the Kobe 8 SS or whatever that was. And the ornaments thing on the shoe is probably the best thing. The lace locks double up. You can put them together and they make an ornament. I think that's just a super awesome idea. It was making me wonder because I saw previous images of the KD6s. No idea what the lace lock thing was. I was like, why is there a lace lock? But totally makes sense now. Kudos to Nike. Awesome holiday pack. Still don't really think the Kobe's fit in the pack. The other two are themed perfectly, except for the Kobe's in my opinion. But I don't know if the scales were like icicles maybe, but they're, I don't know, unless that's what they were trying to go for, but it didn't seem like it. Um, some more Reebok information from Kicks Reason if you want to see about the Omni Zone 1. Glimpse inside Nike with the legendary Tinker Hatfield. It's a dope video. If you guys haven't seen that one, you got to go check out that video. Tinker Hatfield is just a crazy dude. Just the most innovative guy like for design in our generation, I swear. The Nike KD6 Nerf, quote unquote, or Energy gets a first look. Definitely turned a lot of heads, stirred up a lot of conversations. Definitely looks like a Nerf style colorway. Will it be as big as a Nerf 4? I say no. Nothing's going to be as big as that one because I think they got in trouble for the copyright stuff or something like that with the Nerf basketball and the ball, or the Nerf didn't agree with it or something like that, so it didn't end up working. Also in this article, I touch up on, if you guys didn't know, but the last Dornbecker series, Jake's free runs were designed after the Nerfs as well, but it was more of the new style Nerf, not the old school Nerfs that I know, but more of the new style Nerf stuff, and you can tell because the shoes in the backdrop with a bunch of Nerf guns and stuff. So, and Jake did like Nerf, so kind of interesting. But there's no hype behind those ones because they didn't post it as like a Nerf thing. I don't know. It's kind of interesting how a hype works out nowadays. There's an article on the story of behind the Lunar lawn. Which if you guys are interested in about the Lunar lawn cushioning and Nikes, definitely worth a peek. Nike Infrared Air Max 90 Lunars. I did a review on that earlier in the week. If you haven't seen it on my YouTube channel, you can check it out here as well. The Jordan Oreo 5 comparison as well. I did that. Um, Release reminder: Kobe Prelude 2 comes out this weekend, and I'll go over the other releases this weekend. Actually, the Asics Gel Light 3, this model with the camo and stuff comes out this weekend as well. And you could enter a raffle here, but I think it's probably done. I don't think I ended up winning. Shout out to Kickstarter for the article though, and I really like those Asics actually. If I could see those in person, it would be dope. I would definitely buy them if I had them available, just because I want to reach out and see what these other shoes are like. Some of the New Balance, some of the Asics and stuff. I want to see the quality in hand. I know that has to be great, but I definitely want to mind seeing some of them. There is rumored to be a new Nike SB box on the way, and it looks like the Tiffany blue, as you can see here. Interesting. Looks kind of cool. Air Jordan 1 OSU Beaver Custom by JP Custom Kicks. Awesome. Really clean custom with Benny the Beaver there on the tongue with a new logo from Herb Juice. Very nice. If you guys haven't seen the pictures in that, go check that out. Reebok and SNS Shacknosis. I'm not sure anything about that. Check that out if you guys would like. Thanks, Kickers Reason, for that. Oregon Duck Foamposite. There's some new images that dropped earlier in the week. Later in the week, we're hearing that supposedly these are going to get a general release. Well, not a general release, a limited quick strike release of sorts. But they will go public, which will be interesting. It'll be the first time that like a big shoe like that would go public. So curious to hear more about that. Supposedly dropping by the end of the month. We'll see. I'll have more information for you guys as it goes. But I didn't want to report on it yet because I don't believe the release dates. Honestly, I just don't know. But Gentry actually sent out a tweet from what I saw and was confirming, yeah, they're going to be limited. But who knows? We'll see what happens. Here's a Reebok Signature Series Monday treat. The Monday article that Kicks Reason posts. If you guys want to see that regarding Reebok, check that out. I definitely like that he covers a lot of the Reebok. I need some people more to be covering more of the Adidas side of things. It'd be good if I can get people to start doing more articles on Adidas and New Balance and those things. But Kicks Reason has it covered for the Reebok side for sure, which I appreciate. Air Jordan 12 Gamma obviously has its release date coming up. If you guys didn't know, it's the 26th on the calendar for Nike. And then the Christmas pack. Now, I posted this on the 9th, which was before they actually released the information on the pack. I just saw it on the release calendar, so I was like, I'm going to do an article on the release dates. And so I ended up doing that, and then it evolved the next day into an actual official announcement. So it's kind of funny how that works. Kobe, when he returned, he did play in his Prelude ones. I guess they ended up losing their first game. I couldn't get it on my TV or my cable doesn't get it. That's unfortunately, so I couldn't get the game. Um, anyway, KD6 Christmas new images again. You can see it with that lace lock ornament that I didn't know what that was. There was some images of the Nike Kobe 1 through 8 white collection, which is interesting because I don't think this one's going to retail. It's just all white versions of the Kobe's 1 through 8. But if you guys remember when the unveiling of the LeBron 11 happened, they had an all black collection from LeBron, and I have an article on that previously if you haven't seen that. So interesting that they went all white instead of all black. But yeah, I think it's just for display. Nike 11 or Nike LeBron 11 Knicks or hardwood classic colorway. We get some first images of these. Honestly, I have to say they honestly look like replicas to me almost. Just because if you guys remember the Volt replicas when they first came out, it just looked off. These ones look a little bit off to me for some reason, and I don't know if it's just me being like weird or what, but I don't know. It just seems a little bit off to me. But regardless, it'll be interesting to see more about that and find out more about that as we go on. Again, Nike welcome back Kobe last Sunday. I did some tips on unlocking the limited Nike LeBron 11s from 2K14. If you guys missed that article, worth checking out. And I also did a video on it for those that are trying to unlock those 2K14 LeBrons from the game. It's a lot of effort, man. But hopefully the tips on here will be helpful. LeBron actually did speak about not wearing the LeBron 11 shoes. And I guess we're going to be able to see what happens here. I mean, he's back to the 10s, the 10 elites. We'll see what ends up happening because I have a feeling that they'll definitely be making some newer versions of the 11s to fit his taste. The Jordan Mellow 1.5 does return. It was officially announced. I just haven't put anything on the site yet as well, but it is coming back. Pretty crazy that they're bringing back the Mellow 1.5. I don't see there's a lot of hype on the Mellow 1.5, so it's an interesting choice to have them retro it, but it is 10 years. So I think that there'll be some market if it's done in really limited quantities. Then I'm sure there will be some hype around it. If they would have done something like they did with the Kobe Prelude pack with that and spiced up the the shoe instead of making it kind of just the plain as it was originally, then I think it will be selling a lot better. But we'll see what happens. Who knows? Regardless, those that are wanting the shoe, you guys will be able to get the Mellow 1.5s coming up here at the end of the month, I believe. Nike Women's Lunar Elite Sky Highs, I have to say, is a no-go for me, fellas. I just don't think those things are cute at all. A Lunar Wedge just looks very, very odd, but they are bringing back or bringing those ones out. Nike Air Python Lux, you get some official images, very high quality premium materials on that. And that's pretty much it. That's the weekly recap. Thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate all the support on the site and everything else. And yeah, dude, have a good Friday the 13th, I guess. Try to. And we'll catch you guys for another video tomorrow. Oh, yeah. One last thing. I wanted to show you guys the release dates because I updated these, and there's a lot of release dates coming up this weekend. So leave a comment. Let me know which one you guys, if you had to, or if you had the money to, if you don't, or whatever else. Leave a comment. Let me know which of the releases you guys would pick up coming out this weekend, or if you are picking up any of them, leave a comment. You have the Miami Knights LeBron 11s, the Taxi Jordan 12s, which is a classic coming back, SB Ugly Christmas Sweater High Dunk Highs, and then the Kobe 2 Preludes, which are very, very talked about. Unfortunately, pretty limited as well. Also, on the I need to change this to the date, but December 20th, they changed the date from the 23rd. The Asteroid Foams are dropping, and then the 21st next week, we got the Gammas and the Kobe Prelude 3s. So, pretty crazy. And then it finishes off the month with the Flight Before Christmas and some more stuff even on the 28th and stuff. So crazy month. So many releases. Let me know what you guys are picking up this week. And have a good one. We'll catch you guys later. Peace.